Be honest. How many crunches have you done this month? 100? 500? Now the real question. How much weight have you added to them? Exactly. You'd never train chest like that. Meanwhile, scientists compared 13 popular ab exercises with sensors on real people, and the bicycle crunch produced roughly 2.5 times the six-pack activation of the traditional crunch you keep repeating. But activation alone doesn't build the best abs. So today, 2 winners from that testing, and the loaded exercise that adds what the study couldn't measure. The bicycle crunch, the captain's chair or hanging leg raise, and one loaded exercise the study didn't even test, but your program probably needs most. Stay for that one. It's what separates abs that grow from abs that just get tired. And straight up, because you know how this channel works, these won't burn the fat on top of your abs. That was the last video. These build what's underneath. Here's the problem with how everyone trains abs. Abs are a muscle, like your chest, like your back. But nobody trains chest with 200 fast, sloppy, half-range reps. And here's the other half of it. You don't train chest every day. You don't train back every day. So why are you training abs every day? Muscles grow from tension, control, full range, and progression. And they grow between sessions. Abs are no different. Now, one honest note about the science, because this channel doesn't hide the fine print. Those sensor studies measure how hard the muscle works during the exercise. That's the best starting point science gives us. But activation alone isn't growth. Hold that thought, because it's exactly where exercise number 3 comes from. Number 1, the captain's chair leg raise, or hanging leg raises from a bar. They use the same core principle. Raise the knees or legs, then finish by curling the pelvis upward. The captain's chair gives you back support and no grip demand. Hanging from a bar adds grip and stability work. Use whichever you've got access to. The science. In that same study, this ranked 2nd for six-pack activation and 1st for the obliques. And it's one of the highest-ranking movements across multiple muscle activation studies. Few exercises score this consistently well, but here's the key. And this is the difference between leg raises that build a six-pack and leg raises that build nothing. Don't just swing your legs up. Curl your pelvis toward your chest. If the pelvis never curls upward, the movement can end up dominated by your hip flexors instead of your abs. The rep isn't legs go up. The rep is pelvis curls up. And keep it boring and controlled. 2 seconds up, 3 seconds down. That slower tempo increases time under tension and stops momentum from doing the work. Slow is the whole point. No bar or captain's chair at home, lying leg raises and reverse crunches on the floor. Exact same pelvic curl rule. Start with bent knees, progress to straight legs. Number 2, the bicycle crunch. In the well-known muscle activation study sponsored by the American Council on Exercise, this was the top floor exercise, producing roughly 2.5 times the activation of a regular crunch. The rotation forces your core to stabilize constantly, and it hits the six-pack and the obliques at the same time. The key: rotate your rib cage and bring your shoulder toward the opposite knee, not just your elbow. Reaching the elbow across fakes the rotation. Driving the shoulder over forces the full trunk twist, and that twist is exactly why this exercise scored so high. And think of this as rehearsing core control, not racing a clock. Slow it down until your abs burn. Rush the movement, and momentum takes the work away from your abs. Don't pull on your neck, and don't rush. Every rep slow, every rotation full. And now number 3, the one I told you to stay for, the weighted cable crunch. The study didn't test this one, and that's exactly the point. Remember that honest note from earlier? Activation isn't growth. To make a muscle grow, you need progressive resistance, more load over time. Now, body weight moves can be progressed, slower tempo, pauses, harder variations, but the cable crunch makes load progression much easier to measure. You just add weight to the stack, week after week, month after month. Here's how. Kneel at a cable machine, hold the rope beside your head, and curl yourself into a ball, elbows driving toward your mid-thighs. The key? Your hips stay locked in place. The movement happens entirely in your spine. If your hips are rocking back and forth, you're hiding from the work. And this is where the science-backed logic really lands. Treat your abs like your chest or your biceps. 8 to 12 reps, genuinely heavy. Add weight over time. That's how abs get thick and blocky, instead of just tired. Training at home? Anchor a resistance band high on a door or a pull-up bar, kneel, and crunch against it the exact same way. Or hold a dumbbell or a plate against your chest during floor crunches. Same loaded movement, same progression. One more thing. For those who watched my V-taper video, cable crunches primarily load spinal flexion and the front six-pack muscle, the one you want thicker and blockier so it actually pops. That's different from directly loading heavy side bends for the obliques, the kind of work I talked about in that video. So here's the routine, simple on purpose.